know I'm supposed to be doing like winter fall looks, but I don't know, I just felt like doing something with orange, and plus I wanted to play with my September Rose palette again. I'm sorry, I know everyone kind of wants fall deep looks, but I just do my eyeshadow based on how I'm feeling. I know it looks really springy and nothing like winter, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's begin. Okay, so we're just going to keep it nice and light today. I'm going to go back into the September Rose Cosmetics and their Slush palette. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go into is the yellow shade Banana and an e.l.f. smudge brush, and I'm just going to pat that at the very top. That will be our first transition shade. So just grab any yellow. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush and blend out the edges. I noticed that these shadows blend out really easily and not in a good way, like they just disappear when I'm blending them. I think because they're super chalky, like they just wash away, and that's why I need to add multiple layers of the same color. So I'm just adding another layer of that yellow before I blend it out one more time. Yeah, so I've played with this palette like about 6-7 times now, and it's just all these colors are so chalky and just blend away super easily. I don't know, I was just like extremely disappointed because I thought they would be more pigmented. Like these colors by itself look really beautiful, but then as soon as you blend it out or put it on the eye, the color looks nothing like it does in the pan. Like this shade on my lid looks more like a berry raspberry color, and this shade looks really pretty, like a red orange shimmer, but it's just straight up bright orange. So like these colors are really confusing because they do not look the same on the lid as they do in the palette. Yeah, but it just sucks because I had really high hopes for this palette because it had such a good range of like rainbow colors. But till this day, I cannot find anything better than my Juvia's Place Zulu palette. Like, it's so affordable and it has really nice, bright, pigmented colors. Like if Juvia's Place had a version of this, oh my gosh, that would be such an amazing palette. Okay, next I'm going into that Peach Lemonade shade. Same e.l.f. smudge brush, and I'm packing that right below the yellow. Blending that out again, same blending brush. These are showing up way brighter on camera, which is good though because I want you guys to see the color. But in real life, like they just look pretty dull. Okay, now after that, I'm gonna go in with Sour Cherry. Same smudge brush, just tapping it on. See, I mean, look how watered down that shade is. This is what it looks like. See, it looks like such a pretty bright magenta pink, but like on my lid it looks like orange, and I'm really packing that on my brush. These aren't coming out like they are in the pan. Oh, I'm just getting really messy with this. Okay, same blending brush again. Okay, now we're going to go into the shade Black Currant. Same smudge brush. Okay, let's add that same shade on one last time just to deepen it up. Okay, now I'm just going to take a pencil brush on that same Black Currant shade and just add that to the outer third, just to deepen it up a little bit before we cut the crease. Okay, now I'm just going to cut the crease with Tarte Shape Tape and Anastasia's number 3 brush. Okay, so right next to the shade Black Currant, we're going to tap on the shade Tropical Fruit, just right here. So just right here. Kind of dragging that in towards the purple. Okay, so I just wiped off my Anastasia brush because that bigger brush can't get into the edges right here. So I'm just going to fill that in at the top. And I'm just dragging it into the berry shade. Okay, so since this palette doesn't have a peach shade, I'm going to go in with the only peach shade I have, which is called Starluster. This is from the brand JD Glow Cosmetics. Like, that's such a pretty shade. I've had this shade for a while now, I just never found a look to use it with, but we're doing a peach look so it's perfect. So I just wiped off my e.l.f. shader brush again, and I'm just gonna pack that on over the concealer. It's such a pretty peach gold shade. Okay, so since I can't reach the corners of my lid, I'm going back in with my number 3 brush and just packing that on. I mean, come on, that's such a pretty color. Okay, so for the lash line, we're going back in with Tropical Fruit, and I'm just going to smudge that out with the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna deepen that up, don't worry. Okay, I look pretty scary and like I didn't sleep. But for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with Sugarpill's Ghosted. It's the closest highlighter I have to a peach. It's more pink. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip my number 3 brush in there. I'm just gonna use what's on the lid because if I dip this into the actual pigment, it'll be really white. But if I do it gently, you'll see more of a pink. It just makes it just a little bit bright, but not too much. And you know what? I'm gonna highlight the top of this curve right here with that same pigment. I'm just gonna go in with an eyeliner brush, so really thin. And I'm just gonna line it right on this curve, just so that pops a little bit more. And they're both shimmers, so they kind of work together. See, can you see a little bit of a white right there? Just so it kind of stands out more. Okay, now back to the lower lash line and closer to the waterline. I'm going back in with Black Currant. I'm not going to go in all the way though. I just want this part to be nice and light and this part to be deep. Okay, so I'm just going to put on some liner, lashes, and mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so these are the closest shades to peach that I can find in my collection. So I'm going to be using the lip liner from NYX called Sand Pink, and their lipstick in Lollies. So if you have a peach lipstick, go ahead and use that. I'm just going to use this light pink because, like I said, this is the closest I have to a peach. Oh wait, I want to use that Sugarpill for my Cupid's bow. Just a little tap of it. Yeah, see, that looks nothing like peach. Hopefully this color can drown it out. So yeah, that's Lollies. See, this is why I don't like NYX lipsticks, because they're really creamy, like they're too creamy and watery, that they never give me like an even layer. And that's kind of why I stopped using regular lipsticks, because they kind of move around a lot with liquid lipsticks. They stay put. I can see how that can be drying. But see, something like this would obviously come out if I was eating or if I was kissing. But already I can see patchiness, so you have to really scrub your lips before you use these. Yeah, I just noticed all the NYX lipsticks I own are like this. Even some of their liquid lipsticks I own, like once I put it on, it's still really sticky and it never dries, and I'm like, you don't really want that. Yeah, that's the closest I can get to a peach shade. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to do something normal for once and not too crazy and bold. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.